What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here, bringing to you guys my reaction / review of Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 210 now. The chapter is out over on TCB, and we are here today to sit down and read the latest installment of Akutama Gege's masterpiece. It has been some time, the holidays are done, the breaks are done for now. We're here to read the manga weekly until whenever Gege needs the rest. The desire, which, of course, they're granted at all times, so that way it keeps the series going for as long as possible, hopefully beyond the next year or so, because if you guys are not aware of the news that just came out, I believe it was in issue 8, so the most recent ones and stuff, whatever, but Gege sees the idea that we may be finishing up the story within a year, and there's a reason why I haven't really talked about it in a separate video, because I want to just get this out the way now. I don't believe in Gege, right? I don't believe in this whole 1 year left, right? It's a one-eyed cat troll, all right? I've heard so many lies from this man's mouth that I refuse to believe is true, and not to mention, given how much is left in the story right now that we need to deal with, the end of the Culling games, getting to see the Hana era stuff, getting my answers finally when Nobara is going to come back, and, Yujis, Megumi, all their character arcs being resolved. I just don't see it happening within a year. So, all that news that's coming out right now with, maybe you have a year left, I don't believe it. So, Gege just being a rat, I have to accept it as it is, but all this other stuff, though, that's coming up right now in the manga, man, especially what's going on right now. There ain't no way in hell I can see everything finishing up in a year. Like, the stuff that we got last chapter, right? Kenjaku, this whole Bass situation thing with Sukuna, because I feel like this is something that's going to lead to Sukuna leaving Yuji, because we know the first finger being like the entity, the host, that kind of stuff that's inside Yuji, to kind of come back to the surface, even though I do still feel Sukuna has his own separate plan of how to escape from Yuji once he gets all the fingers after regarding Megumi, Tenshao's technique, and whenever I get a chance to talk about that in another video, I will. But that whole stuff that's going on, especially that they're back over at the Zenin household and stuff, because, Ogi, I'm pretty sure, was the one that was being eaten by, like, the monster and stuff and everything, and then now you got the U.S. troops coming in, attacking, Yuji's group and all that. Megumi with the new hand seal, too, which I didn't even notice as well, just the fact that I'm just taking, all the craziness that's going on. But now the chapter's here, so let's see what's going on, what awaits us, and how they're going to handle the situation. Because right now, the thing that Kenjaku is doing is that if y'all are not going to go kill these soldiers to get this energy, which I do think it's a brilliant idea from his part, that, using people's deaths when they are at their worst mind state, like when they're about to reach death, all they think about is negative thoughts. I don't think there's any person that can say they have a positive thought that could turn into the dark energy that they're looking for. In most cases, that's going to happen when they're about to be taking out the paint. So, brilliant on his part. How exactly does Megumi and them stop them? And what's going to happen here? But let's get into the chapter. Let's see how Gege wants to do things. And whether or not a rattle is going to come my way or not. So, because I saw what happened last week with Remy, or last chapter, and she better be okay. Alright, she better be okay. Alright, so, chapter 210, Offering to the Unknown 2. I just want to say also as well, I do really like the title of this arc. Right? Like, even though it's like a sub-arc within the Culling game, Offering to the Unknown is such a Bloodborne Dark Souls kind of thing. Or, I don't know, man. It's just like when I hear things like that, I'm thinking like those kind of games. So, and even like Sekiro and stuff too. So yeah, shout out to Gege. All right, so I thought for a second we were inside like the Chainsaw Man world, because it looked like almost like one of the sceneries and stuff from like Denji's like Dream or whatever. Anyways, but in a dark abandoned house, and you see someone in there, I guess with a hot pot or something. It's a bunch of homeless people instead. Is that? Oh, I was going to say the girl from One Punch Man, the oh my god, the green hair girl, Tatsumaki, I believe. Yeah, I forgot why that one's sitting on crouched up and everything. It kind of gives you the same vibes with Tatsumaki for a sec. Kirk. Okay, so okay, those panties are her. She's eating, and she spits out screw. I don't know if that's supposed to be a screw or like the cursed ones that we saw from way back and stuff that are supposed to be stuff like barriers and everything. I could be thinking too much into it, or maybe she just ended up being a screw, which kind of just shows you the state of where things are right now in Tokyo, for I guess, or at least wherever region they're in right now, of their conditions and stuff. So she spits out some screw. Jesus Christ. Okay, please. Jesus. Bro. You know what? Maybe they played Silent Hill during the holidays. Maybe that's what they were doing. I turned the page and I see this monstrosity just waiting in front of these kids. Bro, like, this thing has, like, first off, it's like the chest part is like the head. And you got like multiple like little heads and stuff popping up. I don't know if it's like a Mr. Potato Man thing going on, but everyone knew that wasn't our mother. Oh, God, no. No, you monster. Oh, so he turned the mom into that thing. That is, and I can definitely tell because the back of the backside stuff, there's like a long, like strand of like hairs and stuff and everything, which would indicate that was their mom. Oh my God, that is insane. What a rat. So these kids are going up to the mom and stuff and everything, but it's like, do they know? I mean, they don't. And did it die? I don't know if it got like crushed or something, or like, did you see some weird? Hold on, wait. Oh wait, don't tell me it went for a punch. Wait. It did this. Hold on. I'm so confused. Because I'm trying to look at the background area and stuff, right? But it looks like there's blood. Because I don't know if it went for a punch around the kids or like if it was being attacked from behind. I'm gonna need a clarification there because sometimes those things we are never sure. But it definitely looks like it's being pulled or so. I don't know, man. Anyways, I don't know the exact details either. I'm just a lowly peon after. Oh, so they off-screened the soldiers. Let's be honest, man. Did we actually think that these guys were going to do anything whatsoever to Megumi and Yuji, man? Like, come on. But, yeah, it's funny as hell. They got handcuffed and everything, too. That cursed energy or whatever you guys like, or whatever you guys use. I heard they decided to research it as an alternative energy source. So, okay, so now they're, Megumi and them are actually getting to learn about exactly what the plan is to a degree from the other side. He's Japanese. He's a local guide. In other words, he's a traitor. Oh, okay, so Hana and talk about... So that's very interesting, though, right? That someone from that side is actually working with Kenjaku and stuff. Unless, like, they knew Japanese, but, like, it's clear as they are someone that's from the mainland and stuff. So, interesting. Okay. You Quisling. You just wanted to say Quisling, didn't you? Still do shut up. What? Hana, get the drop kicked out, please. So they're researching how to reach energy self-sufficiency by having their citizens produce their own energy, huh? It's more surprising this never came up in Japan. Look at the Yuji in the back. He's just like, yo, does he know? Like, he's just thinking about it, pondering. And I do like the fact that even though Hana's like in the background and stuff, she's still keeping some kind of notes on Megumi too. In the end, Jujutsu headquarters holds the reins of power in this country. Imagine that prideful bunch taking the initiative to popularize curse energy. No way that's happening. Noblesse oblige. Yeah, concept. Why did he put the shades on? Who gave this man the permission to put the glasses back on? Was he? Oh, he always had it. You know what? It's weird because I looked at the angle and stuff. It doesn't even look like he had it on, like in the first part there, because it's so like minuscule and stuff. But no, but he has the glasses on. I was thinking, how the? That's crazy. But anyways, you got the glasses on. Yeah, a concept like that could never survive in a country that emphasizes self-responsibility. So self-responsibility, jikosiken, is a political philosophy that you and only you are responsible for your own actions. That is some very interesting stuff right there, and that's definitely something I do want to go look into more because it's definitely something I feel like a lot of people could connect with. And then Megumi, and you see the background there with Kenjaku. So Kenjaku used the prospect of a new energy source to bait an army of non-sorcerers into the colony and sacrifice them to the cursed spirits because they know that if the sorcerers themselves aren't getting rid of the soldiers, the curses themselves doing that would lead to that dark energy, the cursed energy that they're looking for to be used so that way the stock supplies and stuff leads to the great bomb that's about to be activated later on. Even though technically I would feel it's still the soldiers, but for the greater thing that we do know with Sukuna and stuff, that's exactly what they're here for. So if that can happen one way with the sorcerers, it's going to happen with the curses, with the death of the soldiers. The deaths of so many people will manifest enough curse energy to fill the colonies. That will conclude the preparation before merging Tengen with the humans of this country. So We know so the merging hasn't happened yet, but it's literally the last process. So Tengen's body is still, if not within Kenjaku already, but like away and stuff with Uruyume and stuff, right? So bringing this many people into each colony, how is it even possible? It's Kenjaku after all, a social chameleon who speaks with a forked tongue. It's likely that militaries from many different countries were dragged in, which we did get to see and stuff in the previous chapters way back. They intentionally complicate the Culling game with all these rules so we would be too distracted by this death game to realize its outcome. Told you so, Reggie. From beyond the grave's head, I told you so. And the kanji for a binding vow, but Furigana reads as oh. Interesting. I don't know why they didn't use binding vow instead, because that could have really... We need to know the consequences behind the binding vow. When you break the binding vow, what exactly is to happen? Because I remember Kenjaku had said that we're never going to try and figure it out because we don't want to see the consequences of it. That is going to be something I definitely do want to see, even though it would be danger. Let's save them. Okay. Did you see that, man? See that? Look, this is what we do. We save people around here, man. We are a hero, whether we want to be by choice or not. Because we're here to save people, and shout out to Grandpa Itadori. You see Takaba and Hana just looking at him after. Save the soldiers. Didn't they want to kidnap us and mess with our bodies? Maybe they'll even do lewd things to us. What is wrong with it? Why are you thinking like that? But the preparation will be complete if we just ignore them. Tengen-sama and everyone in this country will be mashed into dango. Man, I still don't get it. It's crazy to me that Megumi's actually calling Tengen by Tengen-sama. Like, it's actually wild to me, but no. Oh, yeah, the monster inside. In Tokyo Colonies number 1 and 2, 50 sorcerers have already died in combat. It's their fault. Wait. Why did you use that face in particular? Yo, Gege is such a rat, bro. Why did you have to disrespect? That has to be Kashimo, 100%. The one on the top part, right next to on the left side. There's no way that is not. That is so disrespectful, bro. Like, it's their fault. And the other one, for whatever reason, is not coming to mind. But here in Tokyo Calling number 1, there's already enough curse energy. So what? I'm telling you, it's pointless. Whether or not you save the soldiers from the cursed spirits. What's he actually talking? Oh, they're actually asking what he's talking exactly, but it's the mouth. The results won't change. So what? See, don't listen to what the mouth has to say, man. I don't give a damn, bro. Listen, my boy has been through enough. He takes responsibility for the things that Sukuna had caused. My man has to be a hero whether he wants to or not. But he knows right and wrong. He knows there's a mission at hand. Yeah, nah. Believe in Yuji 2023. Hana and I coexist together. Her risks are my risks. Don't drag her into pointless battles. But we weren't allies or anything in the first place, so we can do it ourselves. Don't order us around. I've never trusted any of you. And Megumi with the look. I'm pretty sure he did not mean it also with Megumi. It's more so the others. But wow. Yeah, wow. Were you talking to Angel or to me? How disgusting. Oh, God. Don't tell me. What the hell? Who the hell is this guy? Just got just yanked with a sickle or something? Is that fishing rod blade? What? What are we doing? Who in the hell? Brother's on the top rope with the fishing rod. Gege is something else with the horror. I actually to a degree respect it. This man has this monstrous thing, the curse, with this metapod genome kind of like face thing going on with the fishing rod, and he has all these cursed fishes. He's just dangling a dead body. This is mad. This is so mad. And thing flings it after the fish catches the body, and he's trying to reel it up. And he's just been catching bodies this entire time. Okay, well, catching fishes, but so wait, is that supposed to be with the soldiers? Oh, it is, because you see, I see one of them has like the same shirt that the guy that Megumi caught before and stuff. And you see a couple others there and like with no shirts on and stuff. Okay, and the guy's awake, huh? I'm a soldier. I've always been prepared to die. Someday I might fall to the bullets of a terrorist. Someday I might step on a landmine in a desert. I don't even care about someday. But this isn't right. I don't want to die like this. My God. Yeah, they've been prepared for all the situations, and definitely something a mindset the soldier would have going into battle, war, and all that. But they were never prepared for something like this. This goes beyond the scope and scale that they're so used to and stuff, or were preparing themselves to be used to. This is beyond that. And this, yeah, yo. Okay, why does it have that look now? The guy's just like, huh? This isn't like you. Okay, so switching back to Megumi and Yuji. Is it? You don't seem to mean what you said. Like when you said any of you meant Angel and Sukuna, didn't you? Wait, why are we changing to this? Everyone knew that wasn't our mother, but because the children who cry for or fuss too much would disappear, eventually people stopped talking about it. Later I learned I'd been there for almost a year. Until I followed a dog out. It had a fluffy white tail. I don't know what we're cooking. Huh? The heck? There's a little girl out there all alone. She looks like she's 5. She's all ragged too. Someone called the police. Why is that dog the same one almost? It's like an inverted one to the one that Megumi has. Is this one a curse user too? Hey girl, are you hungry? Who the hell are these people the dog is going to? What is going on? I am actually kind of frightened right now about what's about to happen here. There's no way. This is a flashback? Bro, what is going on? What? Is that Hana? Are we about to find out the thing that Hana was talking about because it said that she knew him? That's the only thing that's going to my mind right now. It has to be the curse energy. Bro, this has to be that. Are you telling me that this is part of the backstory or something from her? So where the hell did the dog... Because I see little Megumi and, of course, Gojo not in the box and stuff, because this has to be a flashback, because we know Gege don't want to put that guy out the box. And Megumi holding onto the dog. You're popular with the girls. Huh. And you see him with the side, like, just, like, leave me alone. Don't you ignore me. Oh, okay, so wait, hold on. Time out. So, brain back in order. The dog, of course, belongs to Megumi. So that dog had went and found this girl, who is Hana. And then if that's their first meeting, oh my god. And as you see the side by side, wow. So I don't know, what does it mean though exactly? Is it like you saved her, or like she just became enamored with you because of this and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm guessing, like, what happened to those other girls? They more than likely got taken out. It's basically what happened with the other creature and stuff that was there and stuff, and then she was the one who survived. And it's kind of like you saved me in a way. So I'm guessing that's what it is. There's probably going to be more from Hana after that. Jesus, you finally come for me. Okay, that is pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. If you know that famous painting where they do like the thing, whatever, right, with the angels and stuff, and Hana actually being the one, wow, that is actually crazy. So the guy's gonna meet his end regardless. That's kind of usually what it would mean and stuff too, from what I remember. But yeah, so okay, it's all fate. I believe that one day I would meet you again. Little by little, I will become someone worthy of standing by your side. I will save people. Because my boy saved her, bro. Nah, man, nah. Nah, bro. It can be very minuscule, but somebody that day was saved. This is something that would be straight out of fate. It can be the most minuscule of things. That if it works, it works. Normally, you would care more about Kurusu's feelings. After reuniting with you, the thought of Kurusu right in the heart. Nah, this is my knee slide. It's so nah. Yoshi. Look at my queen. Nah, bro. No. This is my breadcrumb, and we are going to celebrate the breadcrumb. We'll put it on. I have tears in my eyes. Gege, I beg. Give her back. Give her back, mate. Let me read it. After reuniting with you, the thought of Kurusu becoming a replacement for Kugisaki scared me. Bro, bring her back. Don't tell me she's gone. Don't. Gege, if you have any semblance of wanting to see another day on Earth, if you want to be a good man, if you don't want to be labeled a rat, you give me what I want. Bring her back, mate. This page, I don't want to go down. I'm scared to see whatever Gege's going to do next, man. But this page right here is giving me all the life in the world I've needed, man. The peace sign, the smile. Nah, I need her back, bro. Don't be stupid. I'll apologize later. You'd better. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, wait, and I see Hana's pulling up too, but... Let me just say this there. I think Megumi just basically saying don't be stupid is that nothing's ever going to replace Nobara. I am hoping this is not trying to be subtle as saying that she's gone, because he didn't answer, and we know, based on the events of the Culling or the Shibuya incident, right, with Akira and stuff, right, and the brother and everything, that the chances of her surviving were a little bit above zero, or the chances of her dying were not zero. So there was a chance she could be saved. And when you say that a character has a chance of being saved, I hold on to those things. So she's going to come back. But eventually, we're going to be nearing almost 100 chapters since the last time she was in the story. So it's like, we better damn well get her back soon, man. If it's going to involve something here with Hana, oh my god, I will be freaking... I'll apologize later. You do better. And then you see Hana pulling down. Don't you have something to say to me? That last panel is mine. What? What is? You gotta the chop of this, bro. I'm rattled. Solidarity is born. Also, Takaba's here. Yeah. Oh my god, this dude. That was just too emotional for me, man. Y'all know how much I love Nobara, bro. And I need Itakugi, if that's where you want to go with the ship and stuff, man, listen, I need that to prosper. I need it to prosper. Right? Selfish being as I am, I need it to prosper, but I need her back, just in general. Because I always say that there is a part of Yuji that's missing, and that part literally is Nobara. I honestly think that woman has the other half of his heart without realizing it, that keeps him actually going. These ideas, these thoughts, these things that he has currently right now, walking towards death, is because the life that he wants going further, even though I know it's outside his jurisdiction because of the whole thing with Sukuna and stuff, but if given the opportunity to walk King's Road and being able to say to himself that I want to be able to live, you gotta make sure the people around him are there. I still feel it, man. Yujis going to live at the end of the story, and it's gonna have to come down to his friends, for one, surviving by the end and staying by his side. And man, so I'm a little frightened over here though, because Hana coming down here, I don't know if it's gonna initiate some kind of like a fight or something here, but maybe they're gonna talk things out properly and then go off and do what they need to do. But yeah, and I see here the colors and stuff, which, let me see, BR Bart. Shout out to you for making this art here, or at least doing the coloring and stuff, because this is absolutely gorgeous, and it just gave me my joy back. So I do appreciate that there. Even though it's more so for everyone here, but like just the fact that it's just been done like that, just absolutely sensational, absolutely sensational. But yeah, man, this was a very good chapter. We now got an understanding basically of what happened with Hana's upbringing, basically what she had went through. I assume that her mom basically met her end by being transfigured, or something had happened. I'm assuming that it's like the girl at the top. If it's supposed to be her, I'm assuming it has to be her though, because when you look at the Zion stuff, even though I know it should be showing more of like the flashback stuff, like with the black panels and everything to kind of indicate that it's supposed to be that case, but the fact that it didn't is very interesting. But seeing though that Megumi basically saved her when she was at her lowest point, like just being there in that moment and stuff, right? Just like to find her and everything, because we don't know what was gonna happen with that individual there with the phone and stuff. Like we don't know like what other intentions that could have been done or anything, right? But it's a matter of that she was being saved basically by having Megumi's, the shadow dog and stuff, just being there in that moment to go and just look at her for stuff, right? And then at that moment, she became enamored with the guy, and then it's like, yeah, I want to walk by his side because he saved me. But then it's like you go back to what the stuff was going on with Yuji and everything, right? And yeah, these are all strangers for him and everything. Is that he's not going to take the orders. He doesn't trust any of them. But the idea that replacing Nobara with somebody else, it would just not feel right. But Megumi also feels that way too. It's like, don't be an idiot. It's like, nah, like, she can never be replaced. The fact that we are getting these little things right now does tell me eventually we are going to get her back. And I'm hoping to God it's going to be this year. This is going to be the year that she comes back. We're not going to be teasing the breadcrumbs, all these little things here and there, and not bringing back Nobara. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's going to be so much, man, that we're going to have to still go through. Like, how they're going to coexist right now as a group, basically, and how they're going to handle the situation. Obviously, the stuff with Sumiki still to take care of, and then whenever we do get the stuff with Nobara, and then find out what's going on with Kenjaku. I think, honestly, we maybe do eventually a switch in colonies. As much as I would like to see, like if we get the resolution stuff over here, I guess, of them like making up and stuff after, and then wanting to work together and everything. Even though I do still feel like eventually it may lead to the fight with Hana and stuff because of the angel inside and Sukuna and all that. How it comes up to be and stuff, we'll have to see. But I do think a colony switch may also be in order as well to kind of see what's going on. or the likes of everybody else that's what's happening right now. Like, I do feel like Moriata, that I talked about before in the Nobara video, is definitely something that we need to go out and see for ourselves and everything. But Miwa too as well, and Sendai and everything. Like, I just feel like there's so many other things we need to also just check up on too, even though this is a very critical thing at the moment. And we do have to see, you know what, actually, to be fair, no. I think we have to still see what's going on here, because this is happening a couple days prior to what went down with Kenjaku. So there's going to be a lot of time lapse that's happening through all this stuff that's going to lead to where we are after, where Kenjaku's whole thing works out, and then we see how things play. But yeah, very good chapter. Does have me very much interested to see how the rest of the stuff's going to play out, because it's going to be following into things after with Kenjaku. But if it leads to Nobara, though, coming back, then I'll be a very happy man. But if not, I'm going to be very rattled. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you guys think of this week's chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen? What did you think, basically, of like what we got here and the story, essentially, that you got here from Hana about Megumi and wanting to be by their side and stuff. At the same time, the likes of Yujis, not being able to trust them just because of strangers and everything. But at the same time, it's like, I feel that way because I don't want someone to come into my life as a replacement for someone that I truly cared about. Like, I genuinely think that moment when Nobara does come back for Yuji is going to be the most emotional. Like, I literally had me on the brink of tears. And it's a couple that were about to come out. Just from seeing her throwing up the peace sign in a different setting and stuff. I can't even imagine when she's back actually in the story what it's going to do to me, man. But again, thoughts down in the comments below. Any clarifications, input, anything you want to add about the chapter you felt was important, let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out, subscribe and already. Click on the bell as Shandora to stay up to date with everything goes on the channel. And with that all being said, I will catch you guys next week. Same time and place. I am hoping this will be the year that the trio of legend, the Triforce, will be reunited at long last. For the sake of Yuji's mental health and my own. I think we will love it, and I think we will deserve it. Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we